Hey everyone, it's Lynxie and welcome back to Niche. So I'm so sorry that I have been gone for so long and everything that happened. You guys probably watched the other video and now I'm feeling a lot better lately and thank you so much, for your support. It really is very, very helpful. So now that we have our regular family all set up, we can also start our Warrior Cats family, which is what this will be. I am going to name it just the Warrior Cats Island, basically, just so that way I can remember what is what. Ooh, okay, so our Eve actually has beautiful, beautiful horns. She's got 2 paws, thankfully, but they are velvet paws, which is it's interesting to have, I think it's very cool. I don't know if I would want to keep it, but it works for me. And Adam looks like he has just a regular runner leg. He doesn't look too different. No, he does have that silly short-sightedness, and I think the swimming tail is probably going to be something that they most definitely have. But for now, I think they're pretty dang good. I think we'll go ahead and keep it. And I will go ahead and start switching names and everything in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull some of this grass really fast. If you don't know, because you didn't watch the other episode and you were kind of waiting for the Warrior Cats episode, so what is happening here is there's a whole new UI system. There is now, we can see our portraits. Now we have different, we have a few different genetics. We have a couple new mutations. We can now listen out. We can now smell. And we can obviously see. And we have a little notification system. There we go. That's the word I want. So it looks like we've been given a pretty nice hand here. Let me go ahead and change their ranks to alpha because I always forget that. And now I'm going to name this Eve. Let's name her I'm gonna name her Lily Song, and then Adam will be. Ooh, wait. Whoop. She's gonna be the leader of this clan. There we go. And Adam will be, he will be, alright, his name will be Addertail, like a snake. So for our genetics, I think I definitely want to go with those beautiful, beautiful big, tails. But for now, I need to focus on their eyes because their eyes might get really messed up. The no paw trait is obviously a problem, and definitely not passing those horns is obviously an issue. But I think we might get a few children at least with that. As for what paws they really should be getting, I'm not quite sure. Looks like they have the, he has webbed hind legs, and she has, oh no, they both have webbed hind legs. No. Well, I'm not a fan of not having very fast creatures. It's okay to have them to other people, I'm sure, but for me, it's not my thing. So let's see. I think that for this playthrough, we will focus on most definitely getting a water body because I do want to set them in the jungle at some point in time. But mostly this is just kind of a story aspect of it. So the genes are rather random for them. And I don't really mind that. I think in my other playthrough we were going to go through the lean body. So I think I'm going to lean towards the water body. So we definitely are going to need a claw. Maybe we'll see if we can get those cracker jaws started, just because those are very important to me. So let's go ahead and get through, see what kind of little clanmates we get. Let's go ahead and use LillyStar, here we go, to just move around for us. Thank you so much, my dear. And we'll have Addertail just pick. And it looks like we have a beautiful baby. Oh my gosh, she's actually very gorgeous. She has a beautiful swimming tail. She doesn't have too much hemophilia problems. She's got normal blood clotting. She even has those panda patterns tucked away, which is nice. She doesn't have those stripes. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. But that happens. That's nothing new. The normal snout. was really hoping that maybe she would get the genetic in there. But otherwise, she's pretty good. That velvet paw, she's got the runner legs still too. So she's rather stealthy and even has hind legs. So she can pretty much move very quickly. That's good. Let me go ahead and get my little booklet here. So now that we have our new little warrior cats thing, now we can start getting these names again. I have so many names, guys. You all have suggested so many, and I do thank you for that, but I think we're well set on names for right now. But thank you so much. It's actually very helpful. I know that some of these names are going to be very alike, just to let you know, just because I wanted to finish up the ones that I did have, and then I'll ask for names again. I think it's better if we suggest only one name per person. You can suggest 2 names. One for a male and one for a female. And that'll be it. We're not going to go into pelt colors and all of that. I think I'll just kind of choose that way and see kind of what fits everyone. But I think that might be a better solution than having 10 names per person. Like, that was getting a little crazy. So we'll try out that system, I think. So I'm going to name this gorgeous baby here. She kind of reminds me of Moss. So I'm going to name her Moss Paw. And we're going to skip over the whole kit. We're not going to have like a big naming ceremony like we normally do. We can definitely try. It's going to be a little difficult though, I will admit. It might be a little crazy. We haven't really looked around just yet, just because I do want to make sure that our family is nice and all set. So that's good. I'm just kind of looking at what we do have, and you know, LillyStar might be very, very good for us. At least I certainly hope so. Oh, I completely forgot to mention. So Moss Paw's name will be MossLeaf, and that is by Willie Johnson, I believe. Thank you so much for suggesting a name. Ooh, look at this. I see those beautiful blue eyes. I definitely want to see what happens with that. We should probably move Eve elsewhere, so let me just move her over here. Ooh, she actually found a nice little rabbit burrow. Nice. Good. So we have Rovan for now is his name. He did get that no paw, so I am going to just kind of tuck him in there, just so that way I remember. He's probably not the greatest creature that we could have. Oh, Mosspaw didn't actually get the that normal eyesight problem either, so that's good. But otherwise, he's okay. He's trying. He's got that one collecting. He's got like 1 strength because of his normal body. So he's trying. I can appreciate that. You won't be tossed out too much. At least I don't think so. Let's go ahead and go with... he has these beautiful blue eyes. I really do like that. Let's go with Colefur. And his name will be Oops. Colepaw for now. There we go. You know what? No, I don't like that name. Ooh, I like this one though. How about Lake Paw? There we go. Sometimes names just don't work out, but I'll find a good way to add that in eventually. Eventually his name will be Lakeheart, and thank you so much to Abby for giving us such a wonderful name. So our mutation did work out. It's raining, and we have a new baby. Okay. I have to remember, definitely, about some of these notifications. I don't know if you guys prefer those notifications or not. I personally do not. They're not my favorite thing in the world, but I know a lot of people were suggesting it because when they get into a, okay, I completely forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. I went to go do something, off, but let me think. What was happening? Oh, that I didn't really like the notification system. I think it's a wonderful system, don't get me wrong. That's not the problem with it. In fact, I really don't think there is much of a problem with it. It's just the fact that I know to keep track of my own creatures. Some people don't. Some people do have trouble with it, especially when you get to a very large island. Our island kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, actually. So that's kind of interesting. But, you know, I've just got to keep track of this. So far for a story, I don't think we have one just yet, but perhaps we will. I'd like to think that perhaps we will most definitely get a story. Like, this family seems very, very well off. They seem pretty dang good. You know, life is nice in their little forest for now. Let's see, and we have Mara. She actually has a spiky body. How did you get that, my dear? Oh, I see. LillyStar did have a spiky body. But otherwise, there was nothing else. Let's go ahead and put her at least as the what is it? The Omega. There we go. And so she's not useless, though. She will most definitely be a wonderful, you know, a wonderful guard, I think, for our little camp here, is what I would like to call her. She looks very interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead and name her Thistlepaw, and later her name will be Thistlepelt. And thank you so much, Bears AJ Studios, I think is someone who named that. I like that idea, though. I really do. And before we go ahead and get going, we should probably name MossPaw. Give her warrior name. Let's see. It was going to be MossLeaf. There we are. Thank you so much, MossLeaf. You, my dearest, have made it to adultage. To becoming an adult. Becoming a warrior. And I'm sure you will make your clan very, very proud. I wouldn't be surprised if you did not. So let's see, with LakePaw, oh, hello. Looks like he went out hunting and got us a mole. Good job, LakePaw, very good. Alright, and it looks like we can actually move Adam around too, at least. So let's go ahead and have him pick up some things, and let's sniff around. Looks like we definitely could use that digging paw in here. It wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Looks like there's another, groundhog, I think is what we can, I suppose what we can call that. Ooh, and we finally got those nimble fingers too. Wonderful. I think we're doing pretty swell as we are. I know that we do have those double no paws, and that's going to be a problem. But for now, I think it's very interesting. And I especially love, I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent here, but I love that, like, the stripes on their paws that covers that little velvet paw up. I think that's very interesting. Very pretty. It looks like a LakePaw. I didn't notice until now that he didn't get those horns either. But that's alright. I mean, his genetics are not horrible. They're definitely very good, I think. Same with MossLeaf. Her genetics are pretty dang good. She did inherit that hemophilia, though, as did Thistlepaw, but they're not, it's not a horrible thing. It's not. We just can't breed it out. Whoa, what a long-nosed baby. My goodness. Hello, dear. I wasn't expecting you. Oh my. Let's go ahead and keep moving here. I'm just gonna keep pulling up this grass and everything, since we're definitely gonna need to see and be able to maneuver around. Let's look at this baby. Ah, she did have that short-sighted eyes. That is a problem. That is a problem. Although she did get the velvet paw, she got the runner paw. She has a spiky body, so she's going to be very, very good for us, despite her little lack of eyesight. I think we'll go ahead and keep her, though. I think she's interesting. Let's see. I think we are going to call her Hawkpaw for now. And later her name will be Hawkmoth. And thank you so much, Mus the Cherub, I think is how you pronounce that. Some of you have the most interesting names, I have to admit. And LakePaw, thank you so much for your bravery. It looks like you now have the title of Lakeheart. Wonderful. Hopefully we will get a new little nicheling coming into our pack. If not, though, I think MossLeaf definitely could become the next leader. Although leadership is not, you know, designed to be like a... It doesn't work in this kind of way, you know, especially in the Warrior Cat series, if you've never read it. But leadership has... It doesn't work in like a monarchy kind of sense. It's definitely very different. But I like this idea that we do pass it down through whoever has the best genetics, and it seems like MossLeaf most definitely has some wonderful genes. Hawkpaw does too, I think. I think she definitely could give her a run for her money. I know we should probably be changing our genetics. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Oh, there's a groundhog again. I think we'll have to wait just a little bit until we're in the safe zone, so that way we can move. Lakeheart. There we go. Good job, Lakeheart. He is an excellent hunter, and I'm sure he will remain to be for the rest of his life. There we go. Hawkball, dearest, I think we're going to move you down here just because I know you can't see very well, but I know that you will do excellent there. Now let's go ahead and look at this baby. Let's name her. Look at that. We have lots of spiky babies, it looks like. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. We have many spiky children. I like that, though. I think that's very good. I think I will name... No. I like this name. We'll name her Swiftpaw. The funny thing is, I don't think she's going to be very fast. Probably not. Oh no, she has the velvet paw, she's got the runner leg, and she has the regular hind leg, so her speed isn't too terrible. Nice. Alright. And later her name will be Swift Rose, and that is from Teddy Snugs. Thank you so much, Teddy. Let's see. She does have that stinky tail. Not yet, but I'm sure she will be able to have it. Many of our creatures actually don't even have that hidden away. It looks like she is the only one to have that ability. And she's even got the recessive blue eyes, a recessive big body, the recessive ram horns, even the recessive poison fangs, and she has this giant nose. I don't think we have many giant nose creatures other than her slightly older sister Hawkpaw. And it looks like we have many females as well. That's going to be a bit of an issue, but hopefully not too much. And Thistlepaw, I now name you Thistlepelt. Welcome, dearest. I'm sure that you will provide our family with much comfort. I'm sure you'll be a wonderful warrior. I do not doubt that whatsoever. Ooh, yeah, we're kind of running into a drought here. Something's gotta definitely give, or else we could face some definite issues here in our wonderful little grasslands. But one can hope, you know, that maybe it's not too bad, you know? I'm sure it isn't terrible. And I think I want to move Swiftpaw down there just a little bit so that way we can keep an eye out over here. And I'll just remove some of the grass. I think we'll go ahead and pick with you. There we go. There we are. And Addertail, he's just definitely looking around for us, making sure that we don't have any problems. Let's listen around. I don't hear a carnivore. I don't smell a carnivore. But that doesn't mean that there isn't one anywhere nearby. Many porcupine babies. I like this though. Alright, well, let's keep going. Ooh, it looks like another female though. Wow. How crazy to have so many females. I was not expecting that, honestly. Alright, let's go, Lakeheart. Oh, what a wonderful hunter he'll be. Well, he is. He's a wonderful hunter. I'm like, wait a second, he's already kind of old. Here we go. Ooh, I think we have some nice grass for ourselves too. That's good. Doesn't seem like we will be moving off this island not too slowly. I think we'll be able to even get out of it on this episode if we can just clear out some more of this grass. I don't like leaving islands very fast just because I know that you know, we could run into some trouble of not having enough creatures. Maybe we don't have enough food. So it's very hard sometimes to just say, okay, let's pack up and leave. But it wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think. And I know that there is something on this island. I don't know if this is considered a medium island or the Oasis Island, but there's something about it. Something definitely draws me to it. And now let's look at Rassi. It looks like her name is for right now. She is going to be an Omega. She does have these gorgeous horns. She has beautiful blue eyes and violet eyes hidden away. So that's good. Even the stinky tail hidden away as well. Looks like she does have the webbed hind legs and even the blind eyes trait. But she has a big body hidden away as well as the poison fangs. So she's not horrible, but she might give us a few issues, I think. I think I'm going to go ahead and name her Shade Paw. And later her name will be Shade Pebble. And thank you so much, Dream Mist, for giving us such a wonderful name. I'm sure this child will live up to your expectations. Alright. Oh, Hawkpaw's ready for her warrior ceremony too. Alrighty. My dear, your name is now Hawk Moth. Do treat it as your title. You'll be very necessary. Alright, looks like we've got some nice rains kicking in. That's good. We definitely wanted to make sure that that was going to happen. Because without rain, it's going to be a little difficult, I will admit. Let's go ahead and just move LillyStar over here for right now. And we'll just keep plucking some of this grass, since nothing is stopping us at this moment. And I'll move Lakeheart over here just so he can pick. Although I suppose Swiftpaw could be over there too. I guess it just depends. No one is a bad idea. No one is a bad candidate for this. Let's see. Let's sniff around. Doesn't look like we have any other bushes. We're definitely going to need that digging paw soon, though. I think I'll switch the genetics around very quickly. Just to let you guys know that I do hope to have a, what do you call it? A live stream. But I will have you guys choose the genetics, and that's going to be interesting just because I know that some of you guys prefer, you know, the looks of the creature versus, you know, their uses. But I think it would be very fun, and I know some of you guys were kind of a little bit angry at me the other day just because I know that I didn't choose genetics very quickly, but it's a very long process, I think. Especially for our creatures here right now, it doesn't look like we even have the ability to find any other creatures at this moment. And, Shade Paw, I don't know what I was doing with you, but move over there, sweetheart. Alright, Swiftpaw can go over there, and you can pick, I suppose, Hawk Moth. I think I'll just sit her here. She can have that little spot to herself. I think that would make a nice little area for her. There we go. And we can keep moving Lakeheart around. LillyStar isn't going to be dying off anytime soon, it seems like. So that's good. Does anybody need their warrior name? I think everyone already has it. Alright, good. So we finally have a male. It looks like 2 strength, 2 collecting. Okay. 1 odor disguise because of that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spiky body. And he does have the recessive stinky tail. He does have the recessive ram horns, a recessive big body, the recessive poison fangs, wonderful normal blood clotting, and the no gene hidden away as well, so that's good. Blue eyes, violet eyes, nice immunities. I think we'll actually use this baby for mating purposes later on. I would think that perhaps with, maybe with Swiftpaw. Ooh, wait, is she? Yep, she's about to get her warrior name. Let's go ahead and change that, sweetie. And so it's supposed to be Swift Rose. There you go, dear. As gorgeous as a rose, in fact. And I think their babies won't be horrible. I mean, we did have the double Velvet Paw, but it looks like their children will definitely produce, you know, some interesting things, and they're not too close in genes anyway. So we don't have too many issues to worry about with them, at least, so that's good. They will have probably some webbed hind legs in there, just because it looks like Taro, for now is his name, does have that. Let's change that into... Alright, we'll name him Twigpaw for now, and later his name will be Twigstep. And thank you so much to, ooh, wait a minute, never mind. Alright, we're gonna name him Thunderpaw. Like I said, sometimes names do not work out, and that is fine. Later, his name will be Thunder Dawn, and thank you so much, Taylor Hirschreich, I think is how you pronounce that, for such a wonderful name. It looks like we have a lot of tan creatures, so I think they'll be able to live on the ocean later on rather well. Whoa, what a big lady you are. Koisko. She has wonderful black, beautiful black horns. I love it. A claw, a digging paw, the stinky tail hidden away, that gorgeous spit snout, and she even has the ability to have or pass on melanism. And she even has immunity A and E, something we don't have. She does have blind eyes, and that's a bit of an issue, but she will fit into our family wonderfully. Let's go ahead and bring her in. Hello, dear. And let me go ahead and name you. Oh my goodness, you are beautiful, dear. Wow. All right. What shall I name you, dearest? I think we'll just go ahead and call her a rogue. I think we should keep her as a rogue name. So I like the name Tigress for now, just because she does very much look like a tiger. And she will fit into our family beautifully. Oh my gosh. Good find, Thistlepelt. Good find. She is pretty dang amazing. Oh, it looks like Lakeheart can't go hunting for his little creatures anymore, for his groundhogs, I suppose is what we can call them. But that's okay. I'm sure he's alright to just pass that down to other people. Alright, LillyStar, you still have a couple of children left to give, I'm sure. Same with you, Addertail. It looks like we haven't run into many problems. And now that I've said that, I'm pretty sure we will. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make this a kind of a long episode too. I hope you guys don't mind. I know a lot of you might like that idea. Let's listen out. Doesn't seem like anything. We have another groundhog burrow there. Another what is this called? Berry tree. There we go. All right, so we've got some nice stuff going on, actually. We might have to go ahead and kick it up a notch, though, eventually. Tigress actually doesn't move too slowly either. She is just kind of passing through. She's gonna need a mate, and I wouldn't say Lakeheart would be that kind of good mate for her. I think her better half might be Thunderpaw, despite him being very, very young right now. I think that their ability would be very good. That way we don't have any, issues. Especially since Tigress does have that blind eyes in her recessive, just like LillyStar did. But, Addertail might make that a little bit worse. We don't want to continue that no paw, which is why I didn't want Lakeheart to mate with anyone either. I definitely wanted to keep all of those creatures that did have that problem together somehow. So that way we don't have any issues with them later on. Don't worry, Tigress. I'm sure we will find you a mate. And if not... Oh, there he is. There he is. I was waiting for you, sir. I knew you were going to come out of somewhere. I think we'll use LillyStar to attack at least. And Thistlepelt as well. I think she'd be a great attacker. She can be used to get eaten. But she's useful, at least to us. Let's go ahead and collect with the others, though. Everyone else is a little too far away to help out their mother and clan leader. So it is a little bit hard, I'm sure, for them to watch. We'll even use Addertail. We'll just scooch him over there. And MossLeaf, you can keep collecting, dearest. Do not worry about anything. We don't want to see that. Oh, we could move Tigress over there. Or we could have her collect food, which is something we definitely do need to do. Yeah, I'll just move her over there for now. Ooh, and she killed him. Beautiful. Oh, Tigress, you are becoming one of my favorites, I think. I really like you. I really do like her. I think I would want her to take over the pack very soon. And Thunderpaw, You're doing swell. Shade Paw is going to become a warrior, though. Good. So now her name will be Shade Pebble, I believe is what her name was going to be. I don't see anything else there, so I think that is what it was going to be. I think everyone else has their names correct. Ah, look at that. Look at that big... Hers is kind of big, but that's okay. Yeah, Thunderpaw and our newest baby, Kunu. Okay. So Thunderpaw is basically our only apprentice at the moment, I think. Along with Shade Pebble, but she's about to become a warrior anyway. So we have Kunu here. He's kind of the bottom of the rack. It looks like he did get the that nice porcupine body though, so that's good. He did get the normal eyes, both in his recessives and everything, so he's good. I've noticed a trend with our children. It seems like if they have blue eyes, that they probably will not have horns, and they might have that no paw. But it looks like it did skip over for Thunderpaw, which is good. All right, so let's name this baby. I'm running out of names already. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, now Cola Doggy did suggest this name quite a while ago. Like I said, I have pages upon pages of your guys' names. It's pretty crazy. So we're going to name him Thornpaw, and later his name will be Thorntail. There we go. Awesome. And just, wow, Tigress is really going to go ahead and give us some new wonderful genes. Uh-oh, I didn't... Oh, okay, I was about to say, I didn't realize that perhaps maybe Thunderpaw and her genes were not going to mix, but they're actually perfect. Absolutely perfect, in fact. I really do hope that they pass on those blue eyes and that big body. Oh my goodness. Or the spiky body. Either way, it's wonderful. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that we found her. She will be such a breath of fresh air for us, I think. And LillyStar doesn't have too much longer to live, neither does Addertail. It looks like they're just kind of, you know, they're just going to be here, I think. They haven't much else to do. They're kind of old. I think it's about time that we do give them the peace of mind that they can go to StarClan. And it looks like we did have another nest here that we could possibly use. Poor MossLeaf. I think she might be angry with LillyStar. She might even be angry at Tigress for taking her spot. You know, Tigress was not going to become the next... I wouldn't say she's going to be the next leader. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Zach decided to pop in. But I was saying that perhaps MossLeaf is very angry at Tigress. She's very angry at LillyStar for trusting, you know, just some random creature to come in here and get ready to take her place. She was going to be the next leader. She was going to give birth to a whole new generation, and Tigress just kind of waltzed in and said, "Hello, this is my spot now." And she even defeated a carnivore, which is more than what MossLeaf has done, which is just be a berry collector. So I would not be surprised if there is some rivalry there. And I would not put it against MossLeaf if she did decide to break away to this other nest and perhaps start her own clan. But, But for now, you know, I think everything's at peace. Addertail and LillyStar are going to start wandering off and join StarClan, and they will be our first members to leave. And that's alright. Oh, Shade Pebble, what do I do with you, dear? You're basically just here so that way we can see. She's not really much good anywhere else. And we did get our claw, so that's good. It's very good. I do wonder what we should do for our genetics. I don't want to remove that eyesight because I don't want a blind child, but perhaps maybe we could get rid of it and we can put in something else. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stick in at least that stinky tail, and we'll see how that goes. Although perhaps the fishing tail is a little bit better. But if we have children with claws, then it shouldn't be an issue to begin with. I think we should be quite alright. And we should get many, many, many children from Tigress. A lot. A lot more than perhaps with LillyStar. Alright, well, let's go ahead and change the day, see what happens. Alright, looks like we still have many roots there, so that's good. Can't see anything. Some of the moles have come up and are just looking around now. Luckily, Cart, you can even actually go and hunt some more. I think that's probably his favorite thing to do. And Swift Rose, my dear, I do like you there, but I think we're going to go ahead and keep moving you outwards. Just because we do have many, many, many other children that could probably take your spot for right now. The only thing I think Tigress can't do is that she cannot just regularly collect. So she will have to rely on MossLeaf and other creatures to collect the berries around her, which I'm sure MossLeaf absolutely detests. My poor dearest. She was so ready. She was so ready to become the next leader. She was ready for all that the world was going to give her. And it was just a big slap in the face that her sister Thistlepelt happened to find a creature that was just slightly better. That just had this, this knack. This is one of these wonderful traits. How angry she must feel, But let's get over that. Let's give Thunderpaw his name because he will change into a warrior. Alright. I believe I was saying it's going to be Thunder Dawn. And, whoops, not Dom. Dawn. There we go. Perfect. Alright, look at this, guys. I think we're going to have a very, very, very fun time. And I would not be surprised, of what stories you guys might be able to create. I think we have a lot of abilities here. We have a lot of things that we could definitely use. And I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. You guys come up with the most amazing things. Before we go, let me talk about a few things really fast. I know some of you guys are going to skip out on this part. And if that's the case, I'm sorry that your names probably will not be chosen then. Because I do want you guys to follow this kind of set rule if you wanted to suggest names for our Warrior Cats playthrough. So, for our Warrior Cats little role-playing thing here, I wanted to say only one male name and one female name can you choose. These could be interchangeable. It depends on what you would like to do. So I would only like you guys to suggest 2 names, per person. Alright? Just so that we could at least say, hey, okay, we've got it. There's a couple of names that you liked. There's a couple of names here. And you guys can go ahead and start suggesting names now just because I'm not going to have too many names by the next episode, and I already know that. So, if that's what you guys wanted to do, please go ahead and at least follow that one rule. Please, 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 please. I cannot stress that enough. And, hopefully we can continue onwards. I think we're not going to go up to that hard island. We're probably going to go to the next little flower island. And we're going to be kind of far away from the jungle for right now. And I know some of you guys aren't going to like that. And I'm sorry, but our goal is not to go to the jungle on our Warrior Cats. Our goal is just to, play as a pack, as a clan almost. So hopefully we can kind of stick that to that, at least. I know I'm not the greatest when coming up with a story. I leave that to you guys, and I'm sure you guys can do pretty swell with it. I'll see what I can maybe cook up, though. We can start some things. What else is there to say? Videos are coming out slowly, and I apologize for this. I know some of you guys do not like this. Obviously, with what happened with my dog, with what happened with me getting sick, there's a lot of things that are happening. And it's not that I don't have videos recorded, it's that I have to edit them myself. And I would love it if someone could edit for me. However, that's kind of a tough job to do because I specifically choose what things I want to keep and what things I don't want to keep. So me rambling on for like 10 minutes is probably not something I want to keep. But that's just how I am. I don't need an editor. I don't think, not yet, not this stage of, our YouTube channel, but I just want you guys to remember that editing does take time, rendering takes time, everything takes time, and I don't always have that time. I work a job, I still have to come home and do so many things, and I have cosplays to complete because I do have other things outside of YouTube that I like to do. If ever you wanted to keep up with that, you know, you could probably check out my Twitter. I probably have posted something. I think that's really just the gist of it, but I did want to go ahead and communicate with you guys and tell you all why I wanted to start my channel. I know this is kind of a weird place to just randomly put it, but my channel was started basically on a whim from my younger brother. You guys know that. I was not going to ever do gaming videos. I was never going to do this. My channel was just for singing, and then eventually I was like, I don't want to sing anymore. I don't feel like I'm good at it enough to continue this. I don't want to. And I stopped. Now, I do have a goal, you know, for my YouTube channel, and I would like it if hopefully maybe that goal will be realized someday. I'm not saying it ever will be. There's a lot of times where I feel like maybe I'll quit YouTube at certain points. But one of those goals is that I would like to become a YouTube personality. Now, I know that's kind of like weird, I guess. It's like, oh, you just want to be famous. And it's like, nah, kind of, but also no. I feel like there's many things that a YouTube personality can do that I cannot personally. And it's something that I do want to work towards. I want people to watch my videos not just for the game itself, but for me. I want people to be able to get home from school or work or something and just kick back and relax and say, hey, look, there's this video from Linksy, and I want to watch it. And, you know, I want it to make you feel good. I want it to make you feel better. I want to be able to help you somehow. It's not about being recognized. It's not about, oh, I just want 1 million subscribers. It's nothing like that. I think that would be really cool. Don't get me wrong. But it's not that thing. I want to be able to do charity live streams and have them be successful. I want to help people. And, you know, maybe one day that dream will be realized. And I really hope it will be. And I'm sorry that this is just taking up all of your time. I just wanted to get that off my chest, you know. I just wanted to say something kind of like that. But I did hope that you guys will help me realize that dream and will support me, just like I hope that I can support you as best I can. If ever you feel like perhaps there can be added content, like other games that you would like me to play, or, you know, something that I can change up so that way it's a little bit more fun for you guys, please let me know, okay? I don't normally comment on videos myself when I watch YouTubers that I enjoy, so I don't know what feedback to tell you to give me. But I know we've gotten this far. I'm sure we can get farther, you know? Alright, all that stuff down. It's all out there. I'm gonna start a stream soon, probably on Saturday. So hopefully that happens. Okay, guys. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. But I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys!